So, good afternoon, good evening, good evening. It might be evening. It depends where you live in the world, I suppose, doesn't it? But it is afternoon in sunny Spain. And hopefully you're all having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, evening or morning, wherever it is you're living or at right now. Make sure you smash the likes up. Also, I want to just divert your attention to the show that I'm starting tonight with Henry Wright TV, Tottenham fan. Be nice to him. Be nice to him. He's absolutely going to be gloating about Conte. But every single Thursday, 7 p.m. on this channel, he will be on. And then I'll be doing a show on his channel. I think it's going to be every Monday, but obviously it depends if there's Monday night football, etc. and Arsenal or Tottenham on it. So yeah, looking forward to that. And big up to everybody in the chat already. Sir Gunner, you know. Yeah, I like that. You can call me Sir. Call me Sir. Thank you very much. Big up to all of you lot, man. We're going to talk about Guendouzi in a minute. I want to try and find this article I read a minute ago. For some reason, my Mac's been giving me jip today. I don't know what's happened to it. Maybe it's because it's so hot and the heat's made it freeze or something. I don't know. But I can't find it. There was an article I read earlier that says Arsenal had lost £146 million in player sales because of our incompetence. There's I can't remember what company it was that conducted this poll, this statistical data and all of this rubbish. But yeah, from 2012 to 2019, Arsenal only got about 67% of the sales value of the players that we sold. And it's kind of funny when you look at it, because it's like in that time, we've let so many players go on a free. And so many players go dirt cheap because we've allowed them to run their contracts right down near to the death. And it's going to happen again this time round as well, because we've got Lacazette in the last, well, he's going to be in the last 6 months come January. And he can do a deal with an overseas team. Mohamed El Neni is linked again today to Galatasaray. So he can also do a deal in January, a pre-contract agreement. I think Callum Chambers is out of contract this summer as well, but I may be wrong on that. I think he is. And then Eddie Nketiah is another one. Eddie Nketiah is a weird one because we rejected 20 million quid from West Ham for him. Like, I don't understand how you reject 20 million quid and then let him run his contract down. That literally makes no sense. So it was kind of funny reading this article, because it was like, you know, people think we're turning a corner and we're doing this and we're doing that. Well, the fact and reality is we've got about 5 or 6 players this summer that can leave for nothing. And regardless of what we think of them or whether we like them or not, the fact is they are worth money. And we have allowed them to get into a position again. And nobody can't tell me that it's not Edu this time. Yeah, people can say, oh, yeah, but the previous ones, it weren't Edu, it was somebody else. Cool. Well, this one is Edu, because Lacazette's into the last year of his contract. How long's Edu been here? Edu's been here, what, 2 years? So in that 2 years, why hasn't he sat down and negotiated a new deal with Lacazette, or sell him for money instead of letting him leave for nothing? Why haven't we done that with Eddie? Why haven't we done that with El Neni? Why haven't we done that with Kolasinac? You know, these players are players that should be walking out the door with fees coming back in. And, you know, we got rid of Socrates. We got rid of Mustafi, got rid of Mesut Ozil. We had to pay all of them to leave. Like, it's just embarrassing when you deep it. It is actually embarrassing. No other football club runs like Arsenal. It is mad. It is actually insane. But there we go. It's Arsenal, Lee. We don't sell players. Trust the process. Trust the process. I will raise my glass of water to you, my friend. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Big up to Dwayne as well. Not only Eddie Nketiah, we did it with Maitland-Niles as well. Money offered and turned it down and then not playing him. I know it makes no sense. It literally makes 0 sense why you would reject a player's a fee for a player and sit him on the bench. What's that all about? Somebody asked me why there's so many dislikes. There it is. Mate, do you know what? I thought it was just my channel that was getting this. And I thought, oh, it's because I've got so many haters and now they can't read my tweets. They're going to come and dislike my crap over here, yeah? But it's not. They're actually bots. You know, like when you get the bots in the chat and they just go, pum, 5 comments in one. And the reason I know this is because Terry's having it as well. Egel is having it. And I see a video the other day from Curtis And that was the watch along for the weekend. And I was sitting outside and I was like, oh, let me go and see how many people are waiting. So it's easier to do it on YouTube off my phone. And Curtis's watch along popped up. So I clicked on it and he had loads as well. So from what Terry told me, they do it it's like 2 out of every 3 streams, you'll get loads of dislikes. So it'll stop eventually, but who cares, man? It's all traction on the channel, whether it's, we proved this the other day. We had over 1,000 dislikes and the video still hit the same figures as the video before with about 800 likes. So yeah, it really makes no difference, people. It just looks good. Just looks good to have loads of likes. Now it does actually help, to be fair, but all traction's traction, man. It's all traction. Don't forget, Newcastle wanted Rob Balding. Well, listen, let's come to Guendouzi in a second, because I think it's kind of funny that we've allowed Guendouzi to go out on loan, and a lot of Arteta's sexuals, they don't like Guendouzi because he's got a bit of bottle about him. He's got balls, and he's like, yeah, come on. And they don't like him because he was running around grabbing hold of a player and this and that. But then they love all of that from Ramsdale, pushing players out the way when he was hanging over Tierney the other day. And it's like, so it's all right for Ramsdale to do it, but not Doozy. Oh, of course, yes. It's because Matteo Guendouzi was signed by Emery, of course. Guendouzi is a top footballer, a very top footballer. And I've watched a few of his games in France. He is absolutely on top form at the minute. Yeah, he's loving life. And Newcastle are linked to him. But I'm not sure how this really works, if I'm honest. And it's funny because I was talking about this yesterday and then all of a sudden this story comes out. Maybe they were watching the channel. I don't know. But he's on loan with an obligation to buy him for 11 million euros. If he hits a certain amount of games, then they have the obligation to buy him, right? I think they will buy him because they are, or they will get into a position if he plays that games, they are going to buy him, right? And I think that they like him there at the minute. He's had captain's armband for one of the games this season. Ironically, that was after all the PR journalists started running stories about him having issues in training at Marseille, and he's a problem and he's got an attitude and this and that. The very next game, they made him captain. So yeah, make of that what you will. But it just seems like every player that Unai Emery signed, barring what, Tierney, it's like this manager don't rate. Martinelli, Saliba, you know, Pepe. It's like, and Guendouzi. It's like, why don't you rate these Emery players, mate? Yeah, Guendouzi's a good player, man. But like I say, I don't know how it works because can Newcastle go and buy him now in January whilst he's on loan? Is that even a thing? Can you do that? Is that even possible? I don't know if that's a thing. Like to go and get somebody that's on a 1-year contract, loan contract, but then you could then, as another team, go and break that contract and bid the money for him. The parent club say, yeah, cool, you can have him. Where does that leave Marseille? It's like, is that even a thing? I don't know. But he is linked to them today. And I did find it funny because, like I said, we were talking about it yesterday on here. And all of a sudden today he's linked. And he is pretty cheap, let's be real. Like, he's going to go for around 8 million quid, which, I mean, that's about what we paid for him. That's just laughable, man. And I'm telling you now, this kid in the next 2 or 3 years will be at a top football club. Yeah, running the strings, pulling the strings in midfield. Big up to Come Fix Us, George. Come on, my guy, man. Love the name. Come on. I'm so angry about Guendouzi. It's going to be a top player, and that fraud has treated him terribly. I totally agree. 100% totally agree. Because you know what it is, right? These fans, and I keep banging on about the fans because the fans are the biggest issue at this football club. I've said it year in, year out for 5 years now. Because as soon as it's fashionable to hate on someone within the football club, Pepe, for example, everyone starts hating. As soon as the fashionable, trendy accounts and the super fans and the journalists with their shitty little blue ticks that know nothing, can probably don't even support the club. They just write about the club just to get their free tickets to games and like, look at me, I'm a journalist. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'll zip it. I'll zip it. Let's make it a jovial stream, not a muggy stream. But anyway, yeah. I just find it funny that like as soon as it is fashionable to start hating on a player, it's like boom. But it also goes the other way. As soon as it's fashionable to like a player, boom, everyone's on it. And the perfect example of that is Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale was linked to Arsenal. There was a £20 million bid. And I'll not forget it. I did not see a single person on any social media say they wanted Ramsdale. In fact, they were all going, no, don't want him. Why are we bidding 20 million for Ramsdale? Why are we doing? I was one of them. I was like, why are we bidding for this guy? Soon as he signs, oh, well, now he's here. We have to back him. What? What were you talking about? Only the other day you were saying you didn't fucking want him. Now you say, oh, well, we have to back him. Where is it written that when a player signs for a club that you have to back him? Where is it written that a manager signs for a club that you have to back him? You support your club how you want to support it, right? So I find it funny. I do find it funny that when it's fashionable, players get hated real quick. And when it's fashionable, players get loved. And no matter what happens, Saka, for example, is never going to get abuse. Not that I want him to get abuse, but I mean, maybe that's probably not the right word. He's never going to get criticised. Because as soon as you criticise him, yeah, but he's only a kid. He came through foul end. Yeah, he's been our best player. He's been keeping us going in games. Mate, he scored 2 goals in 10 months. Yeah, but he's only 20, isn't he? He's only 20. And it's like, then it'll be he's only 21. Then it'll be he's only 22. It's not his fault. It's the manager, by the way. But it's like, I just look at it and I just think, where is this thing come from that soon as a player comes to a football club, you have to back him? It's the same with Arteta. If you should not blindly be backing something. Yeah, and I genuinely mean that, not just in football, but in life. You shouldn't just blindly back something and hope it works. Yeah? And respect is earned. So when a player signs for the club, they have to earn the respect of me. Not just, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now they've got the shirt on, mate. I'm backing it. Why? Because if you don't rate the player now has to prove you wrong. Right? Same with the manager. I can't back that manager because I don't believe in him. And I ain't believed in him since before he got the job. Yeah, you're a fake fan, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? He's proven me right for 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? When he proves me wrong, then I'll consider backing it. Yeah, until then, you shouldn't just blindly back something just because it's at your football club. Yeah, shouldn't do it. Whether it's a player or whether it's a manager or whether it's just following the hate campaign on a player or following the Love Fest campaign on a player. Say what you want to say and give your opinions rather than just going with what's fashionable to fit in. And that's the same in life as well, by the way. Yeah, not just football. That's the same outside of football, because that's what a lot of people do. They just go with what's fashionable just for an easier life, rather than somebody like me, for example, who'll get constant abuse for having a different opinion. You're controversial. No, I'm not a woke prick, mate. Yeah, that's exactly what I am. I'm just saying what I'm saying because I can think outside of the box. And I can see where this club has been and where it's gone and where it's going to. And I don't just follow the crowd. In fact, if anything, if the crowd for this football club, yeah, if they go with one thing, I'm going completely opposite way. Going completely the opposite way. This lot will fucking saying Kostafi for about 3 years. Kostafi, the tank at left back. Yes, the tank. Like anything this football fan base say, just go the opposite way. Yeah, 100% do it because, like, trust me, you'll end up looking like a right wrong 'un. But there we go. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate it. Guendouzi is the Modric replacement. Well, listen, he very well could be. He very well could be. He's a quality player, man. I do like him. I do like Guendouzi. That was under Ashley. We don't want Rob Holding. Keep him. Even Newcastle fans don't want Rob Holding. That's mad. It's funny, isn't it? Why is it that most Arsenal fans are tracking all the Arsenal players on loan except for Saliba, except the real ones? Exactly. Mate, they're checking Miguel Aziz's fucking like leg measurements. Like they're checking his inside leg measurements. Like Jesus Christ. Yeah, but then Doozy and Saliba, they ain't interested in them, innit? Why? Seems odd, doesn't it? Considering they're the best 2 players that we have out on loan and nobody's interested in. It's funny because all of the Arteta outs pretty much are interested in them too. It's funny. It's funny. Big up to Drew on Facebook, man. Hope you're well, buddy. We lack some badass players. We've got a lot of shit here, haven't we? And we need some people like Guendouzi and even Ramsdale. Ramsdale's come and started firing everyone up. And it's like, it's just mad. It is just actually mad just to think that what has happened to Guendouzi at this football club and Saliba as well. The treatment of both of them has been a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. How can you sign a player and not play him in 3 years? Right. And then you got our fans saying, oh, well, yeah, he's gone and buggered off to France. He should have gone to Newcastle. What, and gone and played Bruce Ball? Why would he do that? He's in the fucking Europa League. Why would he go and be in a relegation fight under Bruce rather than going to France, right, and be in the Europa League? Like, why would you go to Newcastle in that situation out of the two? Why would you do it? It makes no sense whatsoever. But these Arteta fans, they're like a cult, man. They're worse than the Wenger fans and the Ozil fans. Real talk, they are the fucking worst. Yeah, you can't say anything about Lord fucking Arteta, otherwise you've got an army of fucking 14-year-olds on your case, right? Calling you a nonce and saying you're deluded. Yeah, but then you're deluded, but they can't spell your properly. It's like they're all thick as pig shit, these people, man. It is Saka's fault too. You're right. No, it is Saka's fault too. Just coming back to that. Listen, Saka's been crap since February. I don't care what anyone tells me. Go and watch every single game back. He has been bang average since February. Some games he's been great. Most games he's been really poor. Really poor. But he plays every minute of every game pretty much, and that's down to the manager. It's also down to the manager that he plays him on the left, the right, centre back, DM. He's played everywhere apart from in goal. Like, so give him a set position, leave him there, tell him he's playing for a few games, then drop him for a few games. Put Pepe in. But the problem is if he does drop him and he puts Pepe in and then we lose them games with Pepe, all of a sudden, that's even more fucking bullshit for Pepe. Like, oh, it's Pepe's fault. Oh, get rid of him. He's a flop. He's a flop. He's a flop. And then as soon as you mention fucking Kai Havertz being a flop, who costs pretty much the same money, oh, but he scored in the Champions League, mate. All right, so one goal counts for the whole fucking 18 months he's been here then, yeah? Is that it? Is this maybe you should make him manager? Because that's how it worked for Ollie Solskjaer. Scored one goal, the rest is history. It don't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. We don't care anymore. We genuinely don't care. So, yeah, maybe Shai Havertz could be the manager. Maybe it could be the manager. Sir Gunnar, it's all about the priorities. That a conglomerate in Arsenal Football Club found it hard in containing and moulding a belligerent kid tells it all. Yes, spot on. Very well said, my friend. Very well said. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're very well. If only we could go back to the stadium in your picture, mate. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Big up to this guy. True Guna, unlike. You haven't got a clue, you mate. Okay. Well, why don't you come on and educate me then? Would you like to come on and have your say? True Guna, unlike. ... Would you like to come on? If you'd like to come on, put your email in the chat. Put your email in. I'll send you the link, mate. Make sure you got a camera on. Maybe put some Suda cream on your spots. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Spotty little mug. He's probably fucked off to go and watch anime now. Honestly, it's just hilarious. You ain't got a clue, you mate. Saka is rubbish. Lol, so overrated, mate. Do you know what? I'm not going to say that he's rated because he is a good player, but he is overrated in the sense of our fans are massively overrating him. Yeah, he's not overrated because he is good, but he's overrated because our fans seem to think that he's a prime fucking Messi every week. And it's like, well, you're not though, are you? You're not. You've scored 2 goals since February. In fact, he's scored more for England, I think, hasn't he? He's had more man of the matches for England than he scored goals for Arsenal in the last 10 months. Do the maths. Do the maths. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's continue. Let's continue. Muggy mug. Yes, the muggy mug. Muggy Mug's disappeared, bruv. He won't come back again at all. He won't come back. This is what these divs do. He's had his 5 seconds of fame. He can jog on now. But yeah, Guendouzi to Newcastle. I don't think he'll go there. I don't think he'll go. Why would he go? Right? Yes, he could get a big payday. And no disrespect to Newcastle, because anyone who watches this channel knows I like him. But I just don't see him. I just don't see him going there. Jay-Z or Nas? Nas is the greatest rapper in living history, mate. So that's not a debate. Lee, if you want Matteo Guendouzi at Arsenal, then hope Marseille will be relegated. Well, they're in a title race at the minute, mate. Funny that, isn't it? Saliba pocketing Mbappe and Neymar and all of that lot the other day. But apparently he's not good enough to try and pocket Chris Wood. Okay, come on, keep hitting the likes up, people. Keep hitting the likes up. Let's keep going, man. Don't forget, anyone who joined late, I'll be back again here at 7 p.m. UK time. I'll be doing a new show every week, 7 p.m. Thursday with Henry Wright TV. Dirty Spurs, Arsenal Spurs chat every Thursday. He's gonna be like a pig in shit today, isn't he, with Conte there? So yeah, excuse me. So yeah, that should be good. 7 o'clock, man. Make sure you come and join in, and keep pumping these likes up, people. Steve Bruce is free. You can have him at your club. 5 at the back, Bruce Ball. And the fruit. No, I don't want Steve Bruce anywhere near Arsenal, man. Although he's probably a better manager than Arteta. Leave Anime alone. Yo, big up, Omi. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Chelsea all the way this season, man. They're getting there, aren't they? They're flying, mate. Absolutely flying. And not conceding any goals. Saka had also played Gunnosaurus. That's jokes. Did he actually do that? He did, didn't he? I think he did. Did he actually do that? I think he might be right, you know. I think he might be right. I had a nice message back from Chig's sister too. Yeah, she's lovely, man. Big up to Natalie. She's lovely. She's very nice. And yeah, man, that's good of her to reply, because I'm sure she's had thousands. So yeah, it's crazy. Keep smashing these likes up, man. Ah, dear. Martinelli must be practicing espionage. Go on, my guy. You're not in top form today. FIFA stream today, bro. No, not today. I'll probably start FIFA streaming during the international break. I've already decided I'll never be playing Foot Champs. That is the muggiest game format ever. Went on last night after getting my little qualifying tokens. So got on there and literally 20 shots. Every game, 20 shots. And all you get is these people, and it's only on that format, not on Rivals or anything like that. It's like they have 8 people in the penalty box. They have some big cunt up front, yeah, and then 2 speedsters down the wing. And they literally have everyone else in the box, and they just do fit up to Lukaku or fucking whoever. Who was the other guy? Haaland, yeah, and then you just got 2 fucking geezers down the wing. And it was the other one, Inaki Williams. Like Inaki, that was who it was, Inaki Williams. That Inaki Williams card is a joke. That card is so fucking bullshit. It is a joke. The geezer slapped a shot from about 40 yards straight in. And at that point, I was like, piss off. I ain't never playing this format again. I went straight back to Division Rivals and won 4 on the spin. And it's like, it just makes no sense. The bullshit that happens on Foot Champs is a disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace. I scored a corner yesterday, right? So I took a short corner, whipped it out to the D, right? Dinked it straight up with Fabinho. Ronaldo, bicycle kick, underside of the bar and in. I'm now 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go, right? And it's like, it's given offside. I was like, how is that offside? I was literally on the penalty spot nearly, just right at the penalty spot. And there was about 5 players behind me and the keeper. How's that offside? That game format, man, Yeah, it's like watching Arsenal. It angers me. So see, I've decided that on watch-alongs this season, I'm not going to get stressed watching Arsenal, and on that game, I'm not playing Foot Champs because I'll get stressed. So yeah, it's mad. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It is the only format that that get off me, you rat. Yeah, that's going to be sick again, man. That was funny, them streams. Yeah, this is, mate, Foot Champs is a fuckery. You go in and you go into Foot Champs, right? So seasons, division rivals, like you're coming up against people that are better players, literally better players. On that Foot Champs, all you've got is fucking people that just want to put everyone in the penalty box and literally do what I said. I have two wingers that are so wide, yeah, and literally as soon as the ball's hoofed up to the striker on the halfway line, they're gone. And then they just fucking ping a ball over the top every time. And it's like, I don't play with this drop back bullshit because that is just a shit way to play. How can you get any excitement out of that? I like to pass the ball around and fucking pass and move and score pretty goals. I don't want to just fucking sit there with 10 men in the box and go ping, like fuck that shit. But this is what these people do, and they're good luck to them, man. They can do what they want. They're basically the Sean Dyche of FIFA. Yeah, it is, man. Foot Champs is. You're absolutely right, UK Drilly, man. It is. But anyway, let's say that. Pack openings. I will be doing some pack openings. I actually packed Lukaku today off of my Rivals rewards. So yeah, untradeable, but I'll probably always take the untradables. But yeah, he won't get in my squad, to be fair. But yeah, I will do some pack openings, man. Drew Kerry says, you didn't like Xhaka having a bad attitude, but Doozy, yes, you like him. Waffle. Guendouzi is a 10 times better footballer than Granit Xhaka will ever be in his career, mate. Hence why I like him, because he's a proper footballer. Yeah, all the attitude stuff comes as a secondary to how good you are as a footballer. Granit Xhaka is one of the worst midfielders I've ever seen in nearly 40 years watching Arsenal. That is not a comparison, mate. So thanks for your comment, though. Have a wonderful day. Big up to you for watching. Live update, 74 Arteta sexuals in the chat and rising fast. Ratio, yes, ratio. Come on, ratio the likes, people. Ratio the likes. You haven't seen Denilson. I have seen Denilson. I see Denilson score a banger as well, mate. I was at the game. Xhaka was worse than him. At least Denilson had some sort of technical ability. Do the Nkunku's SBC. Bro, I've only got about 35,000 coins, man. And I done all my dough on Varane last night. So my team now is pretty sick, I can't lie. It is pretty decent. But why is Pepe so bad at controlling the ball? Because he's already thinking about taking the next 4 touches. That's probably why. His brain's probably faster than his feet, mate. Yeah, my squad at the minute is looking pretty decent, I can't lie. I've got De Gea. De Gea is actually really good on this game. Very good. Considering there's other higher rated goalkeepers, he's good. Then I've got Walker, Van Dijk, Varane, and Reguilon. Fabinho, I like him, but I want to get Kante. Ruud Gullit, Adama Traore. I want a better player than that because his shooting's appalling, but it's trying to find a proper right winger that has got the physical, got the pace, got the dribbling, and it's kind of hard to find that for Premier League. Maybe Salah, I don't know. Then Harry Kane at number 10 is a fucking masterstroke, trust me. Yeah, absolute masterstroke. Son and then Ronaldo. So yeah, the team's looking pretty good. The team's looking pretty good. Let me on a stream. Look, you ain't got a clue what you're on about, mate. All right, Lamar. Right about now, I'm 50-50. Word got round, you shouldn't have dissed me. Step back, don't try and kiss me. Pussy hole. Get out of my fucking chat, you're wrongin'. Yeah. Lee, Your boy Mahrez balling. My boy Mahrez is always balling, bruv, because when people understand what a proper footballer is, there you go. It's not all about just having one or two good games a season and getting a pass. It's actually about consistency, and Riyad Mahrez is mad consistent, and he's actually their top goal scorer this season in all comps. My baller, yeah, my baller. Man said, get him on. I'd rather drink bleach because I'm going to play FIFA now. I was only going to do this for 20 minutes. I've been on for half hour, and he wouldn't come on anyway. It's just all hype, mate. But anyway, he won't come back in the chat. See, you know what I'm saying? That's what these people do, man. They come in the chat, they run their mouth, get me on, yeah. And then you bad them up, yeah, and then they just disappear. They won't come back. Why waste my time, man? Fuck these dickheads. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be back again at 7 p.m. UK time with a Tottenham show with Henry Wright. It's going to be Arsenal Tottenham on here, 7 p.m. And we're going to be doing that every Thursday on this channel and then every Monday on his channel. So make sure you come and check that out. And all have a wonderful day. And I will leave you in peace. Don't forget, Lamar out. Arteta out, and Arteta sexuals out, laters.